Hey everyone, welcome to this video. So in this one, we're going to quickly talk about loops and the idea of it. And I just want to give you a quick introduction to it before we dive a little bit deeper into loops in next videos of this section. So the idea with a loop is that it's going to allow you to run a command over and over a variable or a list. So in this case, what you see in front of me is that I have a list which is called B, and it stores a few names. And by using a loop function, and as you see here, it starts with a for and giving it a variable, this is a variable that you define in the for loop. And then in B, essentially, that is the B variable or that we're accessing here, this list. What we're doing is that we're allowing us to run or do something, run a command for each item of the list over and over. And it's a pretty useful function, especially if you want to create programs in Python. You know, it's something that you want to use a lot, and you will be using. And again, you will learn more about it. I just want to kind of introduce you to this. I want you to understand that the idea with a loop is that you're going to access a variable. In this case, you're going to access B, as you see, it says in B, right? And the B is a list. That's what usually you use it for, a list. And then you're going to do something again after this function. And one of the things you want to remember is that a loop function, like if and else statement, is an indented statement, meaning that when you indent it, it's going to go a little bit forward. That's very important, otherwise it's not going to work out. So I just want to give you a quick introduction and want you to understand loops a little bit. Again, the idea is just run something over and over in a list and get some results from it, whether you want to print something, whether you want to add something, divide something, whatever you want to do with it. Or even you can actually use if statements inside a loop, which we will talk about later on. But here's just a quick statement, and let's actually go to the next video where I a little bit explain more on the loops, and we're going to get into actually coding it and explain exactly how you can use it for different functions.